Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, and in this video we have this Urban Defender. Now you might recognise this. The owner is an idiot and he has taken it to a hand car wash, and we will show you the damage very shortly. If you're not already, subscribe to the channel, make sure you follow us on Instagram and check out everything else. So first up, as before, we need to get this cleaned and decontaminated, and then we can show you the damage caused from just one visit to a hand car wash whilst we were closed. We had a call from Luke just before Christmas asking if we were open between Christmas and New Year, and we weren't, and he couldn't wait, and he decided to spend £10 to destroy his Urban Defender. So first off, we put the car into jacking mode. This will allow us to get the wheels off and clean the arches out. So first things first, we've got to get the arches cleaned up. So we've taken the wheels off so we can get full access, and then we'll start spraying it down with citrus cleaner and then give it a very good clean out. As you may remember from the first video as well, these are the calipers that we painted for a customer, and they're still looking really good. They've even survived the harsh chemicals that you've got from the hand car wash where Luke has destroyed this lovely Urban. So we just put the wheels back on, all the arches and that are now clean, the calipers have been cleaned, so we haven't yet cleaned the wheels because they'll come back off again to be recoated with Wax's dead heat, so we'll clean them separately to make sure we get a thorough job done. So we're just going around now trying to remove as much of the winter grime before we make contact to the paintwork, and that's just done with a citrus cleaner. So now that the foam's on, we're just leaving that to dwell whilst we go over the nooks and crannies with an all-purpose cleaner. Car dried off, brought it inside. Camera's going to go around and show you a few of the imperfections, and then it's time to start correcting, and then we'll be applying the Wax's Dead Ultimate 10-year ceramic coating. So as you'll have seen in the previous video, we've done this before. This was just to remove the light surface scratches that were instilled by the poor hand car wash that you went to over Christmas period. So it's just had a very light refinement with the Rupes Uno polish. Some areas did need a little bit more refinement with the Rupes Yellow, and in particular the bonnet needed the Rupes Blue Coarse Yellow and then the Uno, just to get it back to how it should have been. We've gone over all of the painted surfaces now to refine it, so it's now ready to receive the Wax is Dead Ultimate Ceramic Coating. So whilst applying the Wax is Dead Ultimate Coating, make sure you get even coverage over the surface. You allow it 10 to 15 seconds to flash off before buffing it off with a clean soft microfiber. This is a 1-layer system, so it goes on nice and thick. Allow it a few seconds just to start to evaporate, and then we'll level it and then buff it off. So this part, you'll see there's still a haze. This isn't removing the coating, this is just doing a leveling process. And then we'll flip the towel and buff off any excess. So you can see it still looks slightly streaky. So we just fold the towel over again. And we'll just remove any excess. So we're going to take these off. We've got the car safely jacked up on our scissor lift. Obviously you can do this at home with a normal trolley jack. So first step is to remove the wheel, get it outside so we can get it cleaned. So we're going to take the bolts out, get it outside, decontaminate it, and then we'll show you how to get it ready for ceramic coating. So now we've got the wheel outside, we've got it onto the wheel cleaning stand. These are available on our website, just makes life a lot easier being able to rotate the wheel so you can see all aspects of it. First thing we're going to do, citrus the tyre, and then we're going to use an iron fallout remover on the actual wheel itself. Leave that for a few seconds just to dwell before using multiple brushes just to agitate and clean the surface. Get it as clean as possible before we apply the ceramic coating. So then next up, we're just going to use a soft bristle brush just to get into the finer details. Obviously these urban wheels have a few intricate areas, so we just need to make sure that we get into all of these areas. So the wheel is now inside after giving it a thorough decontamination. For that, we're now going to be using the Wax is Dead Heat ceramic coating. You can find a link to Wax is Dead in the description below. So first off, we'll get the face done, we'll do the barrel, and then what we'll do is we'll actually lie the wheel down so we can just double check that there are no high spots. So first off, we take the applicator, which comes with the coating, and we're just going to apply an amount. This is to prime the pad. The benefit of having the wheel stand is obviously if we have a starting point, so we know the valve is here. So what we're going to do is we're going to work our way around the wheel. Once the coating is secured, this will just allow dirt to be washed off, and also brake dust will find it harder to bond to the surface. We've now got the coating applied to the entire face of the wheel. You might notice it looks a little bit glossy, but this is just where the coating is wet. Just going to leave it for 10 seconds or so, just to allow the coating to bond to the surface, and then what we'll do is we'll start to level and remove the residue. So obviously, because we know we started here, we're going to go back in the exact same way, and then this means, but by the time we get back to it, the whole thing will have had sufficient time to cure. So because this is one of our good friend Luke's cars, we will be able to check up on this later on in the year once we've washed it a few times, and we'll do an update video then about how this has lasted as a daily driver with correct maintenance. And just as a quick top tip, now you've got the wheels off, it's the perfect time to get your calipers coated. So once you've finished doing the wheels, put a little bit more coating left on because the applicator is already primed, and just coat the calipers while you're at it. It will just make them easier to clean and look better for longer.
So then guys, that's this Urban Defender now complete at the studio again after having our Wax is Dead Ultimate Ceramic Coating package. I hope you've enjoyed this video. It's been a bit more in depth than the usual videos. Toby's showed you the full process of decontaminating the car as well as applying the ceramic coating. So hope you've enjoyed this one. We are planning to do a lot more how-to videos and top tips. So if you do have any recommendations of what you want to see, make sure to leave them in the comment section down below. As you can see, the Urban's looking fantastic. Make sure you don't take your cars to a hand car wash if it's been ceramic coated. And yeah, we'll catch you in the next one.